Hello guys and welcome back to another prediction. This time I will talk about the sci-fi sequel Maze Runner The Death Cure. As always I will start this prediction off with a point which will work in favor for a good box office performance of the movie. Unfortunately for The Death Cure, right now I can't think of any point which actually works in favor for the movie, so I will start with the negative aspects. I start with the downgoing trend of the Maze Runner franchise. While the first Maze Runner released in 2014 was a really big success, with roughly $350 million grossed worldwide while costing only $34 million to produce, to gross the production budget back over 10 times is really something special for a new sci-fi franchise, and from there on the Maze Runner franchise should have started a good journey, but unfortunately with the second installment from 2015, Maze Runner The Scorched Trials, it all went south pretty fast. The movie did not manage to gross the same amount of money in the domestic market and the overseas market, collecting $312 million worldwide while costing nearly twice as much with a production budget of $61 million. I admit, collecting the production budget 5 times is still really good, but with increasing production costs probably ahead with Maze Runner The Death Cure, the movie will definitely suffer under that. The next point that I want to name is the competition Maze Runner has to face. On the second weekend of Maze Runner The Death Cure's run, it has to face off against the Cloverfield movie. On the third weekend of Maze Runner's run, there will be 50 Shades Freed, and on the fourth weekend there will be the first really big blockbuster of 2018, Marvel's Black Panther. With one big movie on every weekend of The Death Cure's run, the movie will have a hard time to perform good over the long run. Alright guys, I will now fade in all aspects that I just counted for a good or bad box office performance of the movie, and I will now start with the pessimistic prediction on Maze Runner The Death Cure. When the movie will be received with very bad reviews and audiences from all over the planet will see The Death Cure as the worst installment out of the whole Maze Runner franchise, then I think that the movie will come in somewhere slightly over $220 million worldwide. In this scenario, Maze Runner The Death Cure will open with $21 million, and after a multiplier of 2.9, the movie will finish its domestic box office run with a total of $60.9 million. From overseas territories, the movie will collect a total of $175 million, for a combined worldwide gross of $244 million. While this amount of money will land way under the worldwide gross of The Maze Runner and Maze Runner The Scorched Trials, it's probably still enough for the project to break even with its overall costs. Now let's continue with the realistic prediction. When everything works a little bit better for the movie, then I think that The Death Cure will collect a total of over $300 million worldwide. In this scenario, the movie will open to $26 million, a little bit closer to Scorched Trials, and after a multiplier of 3.1, the movie will finish with a domestic total of $80.6 million. From overseas territories, The Death Cure will collect a total of $230 million, for a combined worldwide gross of $310.6 million. With this amount of money earned, Maze Runner The Death Cure will gross pretty much exactly what Maze Runner The Scorched Trials grossed back in 2015, and the project will be considered a success by all people involved. Now let's finish this prediction off with the optimistic scenario. When everything works perfect for the movie and it really manages to relive the franchise, then I think that Maze Runner The Death Cure will gross north of $350 million. In this scenario, Maze Runner The Death Cure will open with $34 million, a new franchise record, and after a multiplier of 3.2, will finish its domestic performance with a total of $108.8 million, becoming the highest grossing Maze Runner movie out of the domestic market. From overseas territories, Maze Runner will collect a total of $275 million, for a combined and final worldwide cum of $383.8 million. When this scenario becomes reality, all companies involved can be very happy about this outcome, and they would probably start another sci-fi franchise very soon. The next video will be a prediction about Tomb Raider. Thank you so much for watching this video guys, it really means a lot to me. When you generally like what I do here on YouTube, it would be great when you consider liking and or sharing this video, since it would really help out this channel big time. You can also subscribe to my channel so you can always see when I'm releasing a new prediction. See you soon guys, more videos to come. Bye bye.